welcome to our 15th season of PA Harness Week, racing's fastest-paced half hour, a show dedicated to the sport of harness racing in the great state of Pennsylvania. I'm Heather Vitale, along with my co-host, Susan Skinner. And Susan, last week was our first show together, and I loved every second of it.
I thought it was great.
Good. You should be patting yourself on the back. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're about to get this party started right now, and we're doing it with our headlines. On today's show, we have Pennsylvania Sire Stakes action from Harrah's, Philadelphia, and we'll go west, young man, as we visit Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania for PA All-Stars competition. Also, I'll tell you about some foals and stallions and mares, oh my, as I recap my fun-filled visit to the beautiful Diamond Creek Farm for their 6th annual open house. And we'll chat with the world's leading trainer, Hall of Famer Ron Burke, who hit an OMG kind of milestone this spring. These stories and much more next on PA Harness Week. Let's kick off our action with Pennsylvania Sire Stakes from Harrah's, Philadelphia, from the card that took place on Sunday, June 4th. And we've got 3 divisions of 3-year-old pacing fillies. All of them went for a purse of almost $50,000. And in here, we want to check out the favorite at 2-5. It's number 6, Always Be Naughty, who goes into this event already with 7 starts this season, including 5 wins and 2 seconds. Second choice is the 3, Hungry for Love, who's coming off a win in 150 flat at Pocono.
It's Always Be Naughty. Shingra, long peek over the right shoulder. Ginger Tree Coco storms onto the scene uncovered. Hungry for Love sits a loose pocket 3rd. Treacherous Penny on the outside 4th. Odds on Hail Mary ground saves 5th. 3/4 122 and 4 for Always Be Naughty. Outside Ginger Tree Coco set down. Hungry for Love awaits clearance at the inside. Treacherous Penny gaps off cover. Odds on Hail Mary to lack for room. They straighten the way for the stretch drive. Always Be Naughty. Hungry for Love up the inside. Outside Ginger Tree Coco. Odds on Hail Mary closing up the inside. Now Always Be Naughty. Hungry for Love in between. Down to the finish. Tight. Hungry for Love may have gotten there.
Yannick Gingras sent Always Be Naughty right out of there from post position 6. The better second choice, Hungry for Love, gets away in the 2-hole, and the outside flow stalls. Hungry for Love, who is by Stay Hungry and driven by David Miller, trained by Ron Burke, does just get up over Always Be Naughty and 50-3. Odds on Hail Mary and Scott Zuron finish 3rd.
All right, we're heading into the 2nd division now of our Pennsylvania Sire Stakes for 3-year-old pacing fillies at Harrah's, Philadelphia. Now, in this one, all eyes are on number 4, Beach Cowgirl, your heavy 1-9 favorite. Why? I'm glad you asked. Last year, she was 4 for 4 and even won the freshman pacing filly Pennsylvania Sire Stakes Championship in a world record 150 flat. This is her 2023 debut. So can she continue to be undefeated in her career? Again, I'm glad you asked, and we're about to find out.
And Beach Cowgirl leads the way with less than 3/8 to go. Square Deal strong in the pocket 2nd. Lodestar continues along 3rd. C is 4 Cooking Angles to the outside 4th. Cuckoo for Coco along the pegs. Diamonds and Pearls now moves up with late developing cover at the entryway of turn 3. And Beach Cowgirl trying to sprint away from him. 3/4 122 and 4. Square Deal sticking with the outside. C is 4 Cookie gains mildly 3rd. Inside Lodestar 4th. Diamonds and Pearls gaps off cover. Cuckoo for Coco reclaims 5th. They straighten away for the stretch drive. Beach Cowgirl handled confidently. Square Deal a length behind. Outside C is 4 Cookie. Up the inside Lodestar. Beach Cowgirl. Baljono goes to work. She responds. Beach Cowgirl ready to rock and roll in 2023.
Joe Bongiorno driving Beach Cowgirl, the daughter of Captain Treacherous, does start from post position 4, pulls just past the quarter, dropping in front of Square Deal and Tim Tetrick. C is for Cookie, comes first up but just can't reach. Finishes 3rd. This was the fastest of the 3 divisions, going in 50-1 for trainer Jennifer Bongiorno.
All right, now we're up to our 3rd and final division for those Pennsylvania sired pacing fillies, and this is a great division too. These ladies are a very talented group. They had a lot of success in their freshman season, including the bettor's choice, number 1, My Little Captain. She earned $200 grand in 2022. And the 6, Zanata. She's the second choice. She made almost $400 $100,000 last season.
And My Little Captain leads it by a length. Sonata right there second. Cultured at the inside third. On the outside, Hello Yes I makes first over headway. Proud Mary latches herself onto that cover and gains 3/4, 122 and 2. Inside, My Little Captain. Sonata right there second. Outside, Hello Yes I third. Cultured looks for Racing Room fourth. Proud Mary's trying to rally on 3 wide. They straighten away for the stretch drive. My Little Captain by a length. Sonata still right there. She gonna go low. She gonna go high. She gonna go low. Up the inside, Cultured. Mid-stretch, My Little Captain. Sonata. Cultured up the inside. My Little Captain. Cultured is flying at her up the inside. Here's Cultured. Wow, Cultured.
Daffold and Andrew McCarthy lead just enough to get position from post 4, but Zanata and Cultured had the same plan. Cultured clears Daffold while Zanata presses on. Heavy favorite My Little Captain and David Miller pull first up and make the front. It looks like it's over, but Scott Zuron and Cultured, still sitting third, comes down the passing lane to make the Captain Treacherous filly. First start of the year, a winning one for trainer Linda Toscano. My Little Captain holds on for second, and Zanata rounds out your try.
I love those racy PA sired ladies, I'm telling you. And these racy ladies need to take a little break, all right? We need a little breather. But when we come back, we will have more racing from Harris Filly. Plus, we'll head to the Poconos for PA All-Star action. It's all coming up next, so do not touch that remote.
Here is Bond in her first start of the year. She's favored at 4 to 5.
Feel the excitement of Mohegan, Pennsylvania.
History. It's written by winners. At Diamond Creek Farm, we're breeding champions and rewriting the history books. Diamond Creek Farm, a cut above.
Welcome back. I'm Heather Vitale along with Susan Skinner, and we are in our 15th year of PA Harness Week. So one of our former hosts, Charlotte McBride, sent us an awesome video to wish us well.
Hi Bruce, hi Heather. It has been way too long since I have seen you guys in person, but I had to give you guys a huge congratulations. 15 years of PA Harness Week. I can't believe it. It seems like just yesterday when we were all there doing this show together. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are truly the best in the business, the best I have ever worked with. I miss you guys so much. I love watching the show still. You guys absolutely kill it every single week. I'm gonna have to come on as a guest maybe sometime soon. I miss you guys, and I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. 15 years is truly incredible. You guys make this show go round, and it's absolutely awesome. Love you guys.
Charlotte used to live in Pennsylvania, and then she moved to Washington, D.C. to become a sports and news anchor at WUSA.
You know, I actually did work with Charlotte when I was on the show before, and we just love her. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for that message.
Yeah, thank you, Charlotte. Okay. Back to business, girl. We got more racing to get to. We've got one more race from Harris, Philadelphia, and it is from the Sunday, June 4th card. And we've got some open pacers vying for a purse of $20,000. And here the fans love, love, love number 6, and that's South Beach Star. He has been racing so good. In his last 6 starts, he's had 4 wins in 2 seconds. In fact, last time out, he was second in the world record Joe Osier Memorial on Super Sunday.
And it's South Beach Star leading the way. The end the pocket, Alta Maraca second. Up on the outside, Red Right Hand with an offensive now third. Under the Southern Sun fourth. The outside, Jillaby Dynamite creeps closer now fifth. Trouble the last, Carbine, 3/4, 122 and 1. Inside, South Beach Star, Red Right Hand offering up now. Inside, Alta Maraca third. Outside fourth, Jillaby Dynamite. Inside, under the Southern Sun, they straighten away for the stretch drive. South Beach Star has the lead by a length and a half. Up the inside, Alta Maraca. Outside, Red Right Hand starts to stall. A South Beach Star It's Altamaraca second, South Beach Star to win.
Driver David Miller sends South Beach Star right to the front while Altamaraca drops in second. Under the Southern Star gets away third. Just past the half, Red Right Hand and Scott Zuron come first up, but it's all South Beach Star who turned in the fastest mile of the day, pacing in 49.5 for trainer Mark Silva. Altamaraca stays up for second with Red Right Hand finishing third.
Our race of the week from Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania took place on Saturday, June 3rd, and it was the feature pace of the week, going for a purse of $18,500. So in here, let's check out number one. He's a Kingslayer who didn't race at all in 2022, and this is just his second start for 2023. The 6, Betters Don't Tell, is second choice, coming off a win at the Meadowlands in New Jersey. So we're going to send it up to announcer Jim Baviglia for the call.
Luck Be With Alex by a length as Betters Don't Tell moves into second on the outside. 3/4, 121 even. 27 2 third panel. Luck Be With Alex up by a length and a quarter. All out on the outside. Betters Don't Tell. He's a Kingslayer, getting a little bit more of that cover. Now swings out wide. Meanwhile, Roccapello has dropped back fourth. Top of the stretch. Luck Be With Alex. George Knapp asking. Betters Don't Tell. Pulls up alongside. Take a slight lead there. Luck Be With Alex trying to fight him off. Betters Don't Tell takes over late.
Casual Cole leads from post position 5, but is quickly given the cold shoulder as Roccapello and Luck Be With Alex move off the wood and go around him, all by the first quarter. Betters Don't Tell with Simon Allard in the bike, got away fourth, pulls first up, grinds his way to the wire in 48 3. Pat McGarry A had cover third over, gets up for second, and remember Casual Cole, you guessed it, found a racetrack and finishes third.
So by now, we are used to seeing Hall of Fame trainer Ron Burke rewrite the record books, okay? And last May, he had an OMG kind of milestone that he hit. $300 million in career earnings. I know, wild. So what does that milestone mean to the top conditioner? We asked him. Ron, tell me about the milestone. How good do you feel about that?
It was the one I wanted it. Nobody else had gotten there yet, drivers or trainers. So it was hard, it's a lot of years, a lot of money you have to make. So, I was really happy. To me, it was the one thing that I cared about. So I was happy.
What about this year? How's it looking?
We're off to a good start. I love our babies this year. And, it seems like we have solid everything. We, from top down, pacers, trotters, young trotters, so I think it'll be a good year. Just got to stick to it and show up everywhere and race and keep going till the end of the year.
Thanks, Ron. And again, congrats to you and your team. Now we're going to get back to the action at Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania. And we've got 3 divisions of PA All-Stars for 3-year-old trotting fillies. All of these events go for a purse of $30,000. Now, first, we're going to check out number 7 in here. It's Wild Jiggy, getting the most respect at the windows at 6-5. And this is her second appearance for 2023. And then we've got the 3, Angelpedia. She's 7-5. She's had 5 starts this season with 2 wins and 2 seconds.
Angelpedia extends her lead to 2.5 at 3/4, 126 3. 28 2 third panel, 125 3. Angelpedia leading by 3 now. Second is Quarantina, and now off the pylons, Perfect Passion looking to close. Wild Jiggy is still way out wide, fourth, about 9 away. Top of the stretch, Angelpedia hoping to salt it away. Perfect Passion moves into second. She's 4 back, gaining slightly, but Angelpedia strong up front right from the jump here for Mike Wilder.
Race favorite Wild Jiggy S starting from post position 7 gets away 6, while Angelpedia with the 3-hole makes the front over Quarantina. Perfect Passion and Macakali come away third. It stays 3-1-2 until Perfect Passion moves off the rail going into the last turn. She finishes second over Quarantina with Wild Jiggy S coming on for 4th.
We're heading right into that second division for those PA All-Stars, lady, the trotting fillies to be more exact. And of course, it's from Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania. So in here we've got number 8, and it's Bond, the Better's Choice. This is her first race of the season, and last year she made over $500,000. And the 6, Rally Something, has a record of 3 for 3 so far this season.
Bond still there by a length. Really Something still lurking in the pocket as they come to 3/4 in 125 4. 29 even third panel. trail. So middle portion extremely soft, out of the pocket. Really something, wants to duel with Bond. Second over Heaven Hanover is only 2 away. Inside opening up Garden Trip for Bella Macchiato. Top of the stretch, showdown time. Bond battling with Really Something. Bond leads by a length and a quarter. Really Something all out. Bond is holding her off. Bond is still there. Bond gliding to the victory.
You're all going to think it after this race. Bond, just like James Bond, wasn't messing around. It didn't matter this was her first start of the year. Driver and trainer Ox Fonstead sent her to the front from the 8-hole. No one ever challenges, and she just does her thing. This daughter of Southwind Frank trots gate to wire in 52-3. Really Something and Yannick Gingras finished second with Bella Macchiato, driven by Dexter Dunn, comes in as your show horse.
What time is it? It is trivia time. Susan has a question for us, and we're going to try. Keyword there, try to get the answer.
All right, I felt bad. I was a little hard on everyone last week, so I'm going to take it a little bit easier on you this week. As Heather's mentioned, it is our 15th year anniversary. So my trivia question this week is, how old is Harrah's Philadelphia? When did they open?
Oh my God. Okay. Well, first of all, I can tell you this is a hint for everybody. So if we're going 15, I know that the track was already open when we started the show. So it's got to be earlier than 15 years. So that only gives us a billion other years to choose from. All right. All right. Well, think about this, okay, because we are going to a break. Susan will have the answer. When we return, we have got more exciting PA All-Stars for you. And since it is our 15th anniversary, we'll bring back one of our former reporters, Jen Sherlock, for a feature she did 13 years ago. We'll be back in a flash.
Qualifying gives horses more than just a race time.
In the world of standardbred racing, only one name is synonymous with this kind of success, this kind of history, this kind of greatness, this kind of legacy, and this kind of unparalleled promise for tomorrow. Proud of our past, excited about our future. You know the name, that one name. Hanover, the greatest name in harness racing.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I'm Heather Vitale, and to my left is Susan Skinner, and she has the trivia time answer for us.
Well, as we mentioned, PA Harness Week did premiere 15 years ago, so the question was, when did Harrah's Philadelphia open? The answer, September 10th, 2006, and it was called Harrah's Chester.
Since we are celebrating our 15-year milestone here on the show, we thought we would bring you guys features from days gone by.
Our former PA Harness Week reporter, Jen Sherlock, was with us in our 3rd season, and she did a segment in 2010 about qualifying. What is qualifying? Let's find out.
Bring out the 7th qualifier.
It's the race before the race, and in harness racing, it's called qualifying. Each Saturday, the horses that perform here at Harrah's Chester or Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs must race under a certain time. It's an element of the sport that goes way back.
History of the harness horses, they're called standardbred, and that's because back then they went a certain length of distance, which was a mile. And because it was always the same distance, they always had a set time to which they had to qualify in order to race. Here it's 1:58 for the pace and 2 minutes for the trot.
Qualifying day is almost just like racing day. The top drivers and trainers are here. Even the announcer, James Witherite, gets behind the mic.
And they're off. Arctic Warrior right to the front.
Qualifying gives horses more than just a race time. It's a chance for the horses to know the intricacies of the racetrack. And for the younger horses who aren't familiar with the track, it's a learning experience.
I brought 2 young horses down today, never been off the farm. They went out there, went about their business, done what they were supposed to. Now we'll bring them back again in a week or so, and then I look for them to throw in a real nice effort, and then they'll be ready to go. A lot of times is you bring young horses down, you bring a horse down for the first start of his year. There's such a thing as what they call a 30-day roll, and they like to see a horse what his form is up close, rather than, he raced last year, you drop him in the box, one trainer has him ready to fly in 52 and the next guy's got him ready to go in 59. And by qualifying these things, you get an idea of are they ready to go, where they're at in their game.
In order to weed out the horses that won't be competitive enough for the bettors, we want to make sure that the horses are going on the track are good horses to bet on.
Most qualifying days, there are anywhere from 9 to 14 races. The big difference, there is no betting, but fans are welcome to watch from the grandstand. And for the serious handicapper, that may be just the edge you need to cash that big ticket. I'm Jennifer Sherlock for PA Harness Week.
Jen now has her own media communications company in Philadelphia. It is called Jenna Communications, and when it comes to doing big event planning and public relations, she is a star. And speaking of stars, we've got more PA All-Star action from the Poconos with those 3-year-old trotting fillies. So let's get to it. We want you to check out and hear number 1, Fashion Annie. She's the heavy favorite, but she is looking to rebound after going off stride in her most recent effort. Also getting respect at the windows is the 4, Yes Please, making her 2023 debut for the Tony Alagna stable.
Fashion Annie has extended her lead to 3. Yes Please has been coming on the outside now. There is Sweet Honor into second, going past Portulaca behind her. Yes Please and Pembroke Money out wide. Top of the stretch. Big lead now for Fashion Annie. She leads by 4.5. Sweet on Her is second and gaining slightly further back to Yes Please. It is Fashion Annie tiring a bit at the end.
In the final division, Fashion Annie and driver Tim Tetrick also got a lot of love at the window. Let the dust settle and move to the front. Sweet on Her crosses the wire second, and Yes Please, driven by Jordan Stratton, picked them up from the back, gets up from third. Fashion Annie, a daughter of Donato Hanover, is conditioned by Jim Campbell, and she stopped the clock in 54.4.
You know, we've seen the Sire Stakes today on the show. We've seen the PA All-Stars here on the show, and we have an absolutely fabulous Sire Stakes program here in Pennsylvania. And one of those major standardbred farms is Diamond Creek. And they just had their open house last weekend in Wellsville, Pennsylvania, and I was there to attend. It was the 6th annual open house for this beautiful facility. The day featured a stallion showcase, which included prominent sires like Sweet Lou and Father Patrick. Plus, there was a pregnancy check performed on a mare, and a fan favorite, of course, was the Meet a Foal area with adorable 4-legged standardbred babies. There was even live music, hay rides, and free ice cream. So yeah, basically it was heaven. Diamond Creek hosted such an incredible day for the community. Almost 800 people attended and got a behind-the-scenes look at the standardbred breeding industry. Make sure that you follow Diamond Creek Farm on all their social media platforms, because you will want to know when to go to that open house next year. You're gonna want to be there. Okay, now where do we want you right now? We want you here with us. But we do have to take a little break. However, we're coming right back because we've got a blast from the past featuring one hot to trot lady. Don't go anywhere. PA Harness Week is coming right back at ya.
Buckeyes St. Pat yet to make a move from 3 lengths off the lead.
What if I told you this could be the summer of a lifetime? Join the Harness Horse Youth Foundation Summer Camp Program. You'll learn firsthand about horses and harness racing from industry professionals. You'll travel to racetracks and feel the excitement up close. You'll make new friends and have a blast. You'll even hit the track and take control of a trotting bred racehorse. Visit hhyf.org today and grab the reins for an unforgettable summer.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I'm Heather Vitale along with Susan Skinner, and this is our blast from the past. We're keeping our 15-year anniversary theme going by taking a step back to 2008, right here at Harrah's Philadelphia, which of course back then was Harrah's Chester. We're gonna check out Buckeye St. Pat in this race. This was not a stakes race. This is just like an overnight race, okay? But in the field, you're going to hear some incredible names like Buckeye St. Pat, Vivid Photo, and J.M. Van Gogh.
Buckeye St. Pat yet to make a move from 3 lengths off the lead. Then it's Winback Red. J.M. Van Gogh is gapped on cover, and Litigator is 7 lengths from leader American Lane as they race into the far turn. American Lane has it by 3 parts of a length. Now Buckeye St. Pat makes a 3-wide move, and she's aggressively up to join the lead. Past 3/4 in 1:27.2. They're midway around the final turn, and Buckeye St. Pat has it by half a length. American Lane is fighting back at the cones, and they're on level terms as they come to the top of the stretch. 4 lengths back is Ray Lee Possible. Then J.M. Van Gogh, Vivid Photo, has dropped out of it. They've got a 16th to go. Buckeye St. Pat, American Lane up the inside. Buckeye St. Pat.
Buckeye St. Pat wins in 1:54.4 with Tim Tetrick in the bike, and she went on to become a 3-time trotting mare and made over $2 million.
We do not want you guys missing any of our episodes this season, but we also don't want you missing the live racing action. So let's take a look at the schedules. We're going to start with the Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania. Live racing is Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, post time 1 p.m., Sunday post times 6 p.m. Then at Harrah's, Philadelphia, the live racing schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, post time 12:25 p.m. Sunday post time is 12:40 p.m.
And if you can't make it to the track, you can always bet online. For Harrah's Philadelphia, the website is pabets.tvg.com, and for Poconos, the website is ibetmohegan.com. Don't forget, we always have free past performance programs at phha.org right at the top of the homepage.
What is trending? Well, our show just begun, so we're thinking that PA Harness Week is, and if you go to our social media platforms, you can check us out at Facebook at Harness Week, and then Twitter is PA Harness Week, and of course, come to YouTube to our channel because we put our episodes up every week.
And those handles are so important to know. Social media is everything. And speaking of everything, these cups. And you can get a chance to win these cups when you check out our social media at Facebook and Twitter. There's a new contest every Monday.
Yes, you can win one of these. And what's so cool is, like, you see how they change colors? That's cold, and this is not cold. But you'll never really know and experience the greatness of these cups unless you win one. So check out the contest. All right, now, oh my gosh, another show in the bag, and it has been so great to work with you another week. And the next several weeks after this, I'm so excited. Thank you guys for watching. For myself, Heather Vitale, Susan Skinner, Bruce Casella behind the camera. We will see you next week.